Welcome everyone. We're heading into another weekend and we have an incredible sale underway on the Nintendo eShop. As always, I want to take a moment and thank you all for being here and hanging out while we go through the deals together. I've been making these videos for about 3 years now, and I really appreciate all of the longtime viewers as well as the new folks that are finding the channel for the first time now. It means a lot to me that I have the opportunity to talk about video games every week, and that's all because of you all, so thank you. As long as the videos are helping folks find new games, I'll keep making them for the crew, because that's what it's really all about. And so with that said, let's dive in, enjoy the video. Animal Well is a brand new Metroidvania for us here on the console. It's from shared memory and was actually published by a new company called Big Mode. If you've seen Video Game Donkey here on YouTube, you've likely heard the name before, and it seems he knows how to pick good games. The visuals, the gameplay, the controls, it all feels great here on the Switch. It's a unique take on the genre, and while there are dangers and enemies to avoid, it's a game without combat in the traditional sense. Instead, you have to use objects or items that you'll find in the levels to cleverly dispatch or incapacitate your enemies, and you really do have to explore every nook and cranny to find all of the secrets. The game should give you about 9 to 10 hours of gameplay, and it's on sale for just $22.49, marked down 10% with the deal ending on the 24th. The download is under 100 megabytes. Blasphemous is another outstanding Metroidvania, and this is one of the better games in the genre, in my opinion. It was developed by Game Kitchen and published by Team 17. It has a download just over 7 gigs and should offer about 20 hours of gameplay. It features an incredible combat system with gorgeous pixelated graphics, and the story is compelling, even if it is pretty dark at times. The animations are top tier, as is the soundtrack, and if you haven't played this gem yet, it's currently on sale at an all-time low, marked down to just $6.24. The deal ends on the 2nd of June. DREDGE is an interesting game. It's basically a story-driven fishing game where we move from area to area, collecting better gear in order to then catch better fish that we can sell for more money. Now, the game has a unique horror feel to it, with the soundtrack adding so much to the overall experience, and while the gameplay loop can become a bit repetitive by the end, it's definitely a hidden gem in my opinion. The low poly art style looks great here on the Switch, and if you're looking for a unique game to break up the monotony of remakes and overused tropes, it's currently on sale at an all-time low, marked down to just $17.49. The deal ends on the 2nd, and the download is just over 1 gig. Ghost Song is a 2D adventure game from developer Old Moon. It offers more than 10 hours of gameplay, and the download is around 2.5 gigs. Now, this one plays out as a Metroidvania with a huge interconnected map full of nasty alien creatures to blast your way through, and of course, secrets to uncover. The combat is a combination of ranged and melee attacks, and you'll find upgrades and new gadgets along your journey that will help to complete the game. It also features voice acting, which is always a nice touch in these smaller indie games, and it's currently on sale for just $11.99, marked down to an all-time low, and the deal ends on the 21st. Gravity Circuit is a 2D action platformer from Plug-in Digital. It has a download around 450 megabytes and offers roughly 6 hours of gameplay, although it is enjoyable enough to come back from time to time. We play as a lone operative named Kai who has the ability to harness the powers of the gravity circuit, and our mission is to defeat an ancient army that's re-emerged from the past. Now, the game gives us 12 stages with awesome action and cool boss battles. You can collect different power-ups along the way as well, and it has that retro style to it, so be prepared for that. If you're interested in Gravity Circuit, be sure to grab it up before the deal ends on the 27th. It's marked down to an all-time low at just $15.39. Lil Gator Game is a charming 3D adventure from Platonic Friends. It offers players a beautiful world to explore, and the map is broken into sections. Each area is full of fun quests and memorable characters, and it should give you a good 4 to 5 hours of gameplay, for the main story at least. You could easily spend a bunch of time just running around and having fun. There's no health bar or threat of death, so it's a game that you can hand over to a young child as well, and just let them go wild. Now, it's not an overly complicated game, but each aspect is executed to perfection, and right now you can grab it up at an all-time low, marked down to just $11.99. The deal ends on the 29th, and the download is around 450 megabytes. Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom is an incredible 2D action platformer that offers more than 15 hours of gameplay. Now, the presentation is top shelf with this one. The sound, the art, and animations, it all comes together so well, and the result is one of the better games in the genre, at least in my opinion. As you play through, one of the main gimmicks to the game are the transformations that you'll find. These allow you to swap into specific animal forms for puzzles or even combat at times. It runs buttery smooth here on the console, and if you haven't played this one yet, it's back on sale at an all-time low, marked down to just $9.99 once again, and the deal ends on the 23rd. You'll need about 5.5 gigs for the install. Nobody Saves the World is a top-down action RPG available for 1 or 2 players in both local and online co-op. It has a download around 730 megabytes and comes to us from Drinkbox Studios. Now, the game has gorgeous graphics and features a unique dungeon system where the procedurally generated dungeons adapt to your level and become harder as you grow stronger. It's loaded with quests and side quests to keep you busy, plus you can find more than 15 different animal forms that you can transform into throughout the game. You can even combine them to make some kind of Frankenstein-type monster, and it is absolutely incredible. It even has a new game plus for added replay value, and if you're interested in Nobody Saves the World, be sure to grab it up before the deal ends on the 20th. It's currently marked down to an all-time low at just $9.99. Prodeus is a fun multiplayer first-person shooter here on the console. It was inspired by retro classics and features a comparable art style and true-to-era gameplay while giving us modern-day mechanics so that the game feels great to play even if you've never played those older games. Now, it is a gore fest at times, and one of the coolest features is the community-crafted level section where you can find and then play in some competitive online action, and they let you join lobbies of up to 16 people at one time. It's definitely a great game and one of the better ones in the genre, and right now it's on sale for just $14.99, which is a brand new low, and the deal ends on the 21st. The download is just over 1.2 gigs. ScourgeBringer is a single-player 2D action platformer from Plug-in Digital. It offers about 9 to 10 hours of gameplay, and this one is ultra challenging. Now, fans of true video game punishment will definitely love it, and as far as the roguelite genre goes, this is definitely a must-play. The controls are amazing, the game looks gorgeous on the console, and the soundtrack is top-notch. On top of that, the dungeons are procedurally generated and the boss battles are fantastic. If you enjoy a good challenge, check out ScourgeBringer before the deal ends on the 27th. It's marked down to an all-time low at just $5.09. Alright everyone, here are a few other deals to check out while you're already on the eShop.
Gritty turn-based roguelite, you'll be diving deep, armed to the teeth. Enemies lurk around every corner, ready to ruin your day. Master their moves to unleash your own brand.
Yet I will not be their prey any longer, but their hunter.
And peace was a distant dream.
Turn-based strategy game is back and better than ever. Washed up on the shores of the undead, it's up to you to build an army and regain your honor.
海賊の王者は一人で海賊王に俺はなる。
ここでくたばるくらいなら。
Time to go underwater. See you on the other side.
Aren't you afraid of what might be hiding beneath the waves?
Protect millions of lives. Surely you can understand that.
I'm supposed to get a vaccine?
What? No, suppressant. It's called Antizin.
Get to the...
Seems like you're going to be here for some time. You don't have much. You'll have to make it last. You're all alone, aren't you?
Alright my friends, that wraps up another video. Thank you as always for hanging out, you're legendary. If you enjoyed the video, please drop a like below and let me know what games you might pick up. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.
Super Retro Force.